Hi, my name is Phyllis Y. Whitley. If you have been spiritually victimized and traumatized, welcome to Spiritology Live, where I will bring my #1 Amazon best-selling author book to life, Spiritology. Each episode will be a spiritual, metaphysical, holistic space of consciousness where you will learn to break your religious shackles within and live in your promised land today. Let's go. Hello, everyone. I am here and I am ready to give you, literally, this is going to be part 2 because I talked so much. I try, as you have seen, to break it down less than 30 minutes, but sometimes I just go, and it's so much to say, and I can't say it all. I can't give you but the dessert, the dinner's in the book. Now, with that being said, we really touched bases on a lot of things the past few weeks. And one of the things, the last episode was replacing your illusions with truth. I tried to go in there and show you how the system have this seed, which is the rebellious seed, and it shows up in politics, it shows up in Hollywood, it shows up in sports, as you see, there's a lawsuit going on. And it literally, people say they don't want to go into the past, I don't want to know, but then they shock. Your kids, when they are faced with challenges in that rebellious seed, your kids shouldn't be coming home saying, oh my God, I don't know what happened. Your kids should understand. They should say, oh, I'm dealing with this rebellious seed. Because see, I'm not here for you to go knock on your neighbor door, your family member door and say, get that, I cast that religious, spiritual seed out of you in his name. No. You have to fix you. You have to control your environment. It's things that I touched basis on. Meditation, prayer. Prayer is meditation. Affirmation. Oh, I don't believe in repeating that. But you go ahead and repeat those curse words, songs you hear all day. You still are affirming. What are you affirming? Over and over, you have a tape in your head of how your neighbor cursed you out, how your neighbor looked at you upside down. You over and over, you hear someone tell you, you will never be nobody. They might have even called you the N word, the S word, the F word. Do you understand? And you got it in your head, and you got it in your head. It's going to manifest. It's going to manifest because you're going to curse the wrong person out. This is one of the reasons why people go and beat up people. I just did a book on bullying. Bullying is with grown people also, because that rebellious seed have to manifest. We discuss all of that. And today I'm going to put some emphasis more on the illusion. Why is it an illusion? It exists. I can see it. I can smell it. And you say illusion. Well, because it's a word that was planted, which is a seed, in your spirit, your spiritual body. People call it the subconscious mind, so you could manifest. The purpose of these illusions, because it came from generational. We got to go in the past. How do you know who you are if you don't know your past? Why do you think they have, I don't even know, what is that, ancestor? All kind of stuff where people go back in their past. I mean, you really get to understand who you are when you go back in your past. Well, I don't want to go because I heard about that. If you're a Black American, I don't want to know about slavery. You should go back and you should know. So you can take the mistakes and learn from it. So you know you are not carrying. How you know you don't have that slavery mentality? That's how they bring it to the generational. It's the same as a person who's feel that they're supreme. I'm more supreme because I was told that my color of my book is better than yours. They heard that from the family, the neighbor, the community that they was in. They don't know no better. You might have met somebody who's a different culture, different race than you, and they look at you and they say something. Because they're angry. They only told you what mama or daddy was saying in the kitchen. But why is it an illusion? Because you really can't touch it. If you curse somebody out tomorrow, are they going to bring the words over and say, Mommy, let me show you the words? It's not there. It's there. It's in the spiritual realm. You can't touch the spiritual realm. So that's why I said it's an illusion. It's there to make you think that it is the truth of you. And we are going to talk about the truth of you. I'm going to put more emphasis on illusion. I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to give you some solutions. Let's look at my meditation in Spiritology book. This one is called meditation quote, and it says, your flesh have one job, to kill you before you realize you have a spirit. Woo, that's deep. Some of y'all not going to get that till next week, next month, next year. Some of you got to put the book down. I can't take her. I cannot take that woman in her book. Put it down. Keep doing what you're doing. If it's working for you, go ahead. But if you are tired of the lies and you want to know the truth, stay tuned. Go back and digest my old episodes and welcome my new ones. What did that mean? Your flesh. This is your physical part. What about your flesh? Those seeds, your flesh is going to come through other people. The seed is going to go through the flesh. Okay. You're not going to walk around and the seed is going to start talking to you. So these seeds are planted in the people, in their mind, and they are flesh because you can touch them. And your own flesh and other people's flesh, even I speak a lot about spiritual leaders who are leading the shepherds the wrong way. Shepherd slaughtering. And this is a man or woman who is physically have a flesh. And they're not teaching you about the spirit. Because see, when you learn about your spirit, you learn to feed your spirit. And what you feed and pay attention to is going to grow. And it's going to prosper. And it's basically going to manifest into the physical realm. So your flesh, you can't rely on just your flesh. You have to go and you have to look at the spiritual part. And you have to make your own illusion into the truth of who you are. I really didn't understand it. That was confusing. I am so sorry because some of y'all will never understand unless you add a level of wisdom, unless you want to receive the truth. I am not going to knock you in the head. Some of you, I have people who worked under me. And when I say under me, let me change that, beside me, prayer warriors and all of that. And everybody have their messages. And they say, coming to me is like coming to boot camp. That's why I got one of the prophetic whisper boot camp. And they don't like my method, my philosophy. And then, everybody is different. Some people, they don't like the way I deliver the message. Somebody told me that. Been with me for over 10 years and